Alrighty. So the Scupa Tumana said, "Men, once you become married, could become a married man, who do you put first in your life, your wife or your mother?" And Atalia Taylor responded with, "Y'all have this discussion every 2 months," which on Twitter they kind of do everything circularly. Your wife always comes first. Everything else is second. But y'all mamas raised y'all to think that you're her man too, and that's why y'all can't decipher what you're supposed to do. And the whole your wife comes first, I think it's better to say, I mean, if you're talking between the two, then yeah, your wife will come first. But I think as a man, if you're married, your house will come first. I think that's would be the more appropriate way to look at it. Moving on. Mama not getting in no backseat, then marry her. That's really to me more of a elderly thing as opposed to this is my mother. You know what I mean? So if y'all all going somewhere together, do you give the elder person the front seat? Because if you're somewhere with your man and your father's getting in, does he get the front seat or does he get in the back seat? So to me, that's not a oh you're putting your mother before me. That might be in respect your elder type of ordeal. The fact that no one ever asked the reverse, should a woman put her husband before her father, is a major indicator that something has gone wrong in these mother-son relationships. True. Fathers being trash have continued that cycle. Thank you, Lucky. I hope you get the DM you were wishing for. On some real shit, when I was younger, my mother would literally tell me, "I'm practice for your wife." I felt mad uncomfortable. My mom's wanted me to take care of her and my daughter, her in my regular life. I love my mama, but that should definitely cripple my dating life. All you gotta do is unlearn that, blah, blah, blah. And a man shall cleave to his wife, forsaking all others, and she shall become flesh of your flesh, bone of your bone. So that is cut and dry, unequivocated. Your wife is always first. Also, only an overstepping mother would ask you to put herself before your spouse. If you put her before your spouse voluntarily, that is character flaw, and you need to be rectified. I want everyone that says they to their moms first to walk up to their girlfriends and say, "When we get married, you come second." Or to their wives, "You come second in this marriage to my mother. Go ahead, I'll wait." My mother carried me for 9 months, nurtured and took care of me my whole life, loved me through my flaws, hardships, darkest places of life. She easily comes first. Young mothers, ask yourself, what would it be like for your son to tell you you're second after all you sacrificed? Well, you gotta understand that there's supposed to be a point of separation, and you start your own path, own journey, blah blah blah. But she says, I would understand because I would have raised him to put his family first. That includes his wife. That settles it. I don't feel the need to read anything else. My wife can leave me any day she likes to, but my mom will never. Mom comes first. Well, when your wife leaves you, why don't you just go back to putting your mother first? Because to me, that only becomes the issue if your mother is overbearing and a bit of a intruder. Like, again, as the woman before said, she should understand, whatever. And then they get a bit of a going back and forth, not reading that. I held my mom down as much as I could by helping, single mom till she got married, and now I know her husband got her for anything she needs. She doesn't need anything from me now. All she needs is a loving son, so now it's open game for my marriage. You heard? Wow. That's not the fucking question, idiot Nats. But listen, I really wanted to just bring this up so I can pretty much say this ending statement. There are several women who agree with this original statement. But doesn't this prove the single mom issue? That they can't really raise men adequately, generally speaking? Doesn't that kind of prove that point that y'all have been denying for fucking ever? See, when it's convenient, you'll go, your moms aren't raising you right. But who else would help raise them right? The father, right? Isn't the father more likely to say, leave that boy alone, let him and his wife do what they do? I mean, you can deny that, but let's be real. We can have a conversation, but let's be honest. So again, thank you for proving a point that you all have been denying forever. All right, be right, not positive. I'm out.